Hello there, friends, and welcome back to more Metaphor Fantazio. Last time, we defeated Zorba and took down his reanimated human, saving Grand Trad, at least for the time being. Unfortunately, we still don't know where Luis is holding up, but I'm sure we'll figure that out as time goes on. Today, now that the Grand Cathedral is done and dusted, I want to tell you, you cannot go back there, so hopefully you got everything you wanted to do. But today, we are going to be spending some days talking to some of our good old followers, selling some loot, and probably, if I decide to do it today, we might be seeing another mini dungeon. So, first things first, what I want to do is head over to the shops, because I don't think I did this after Blega Corridor. Actually, I know I didn't. I checked the recording about 6 hours ago.
Hello there.
But I need to sell all of my items, because I have 14,000 treasures here. Ooh, wow, yeah, I got a lot. The Avada's eggshell here gives me a lot of Reeve, 5,000.
Now then.
There we go, we are now sitting pretty at 90,000 Reeve. Do we have anything to appraise? Okay, so we have the Superior Rusted Long Arm. Again, I'll have everything that it might have on screen here, if it's our first time seeing it. If we've seen these appraisals before, then I'm not gonna. Superior Rusted Long Arm, we are gonna see 2 silver lances. Okay, well that's selling fodder if I've ever seen it before. Superior Mundane Threads. Got Sanctor's Mantle. Okay, fine. And then Rusted Accessory, we've definitely seen before. We got Guard's Talisman, Endurance +3. I was kind of hoping for a Magic +3 item from that, because you can get that, and I didn't get it. Or maybe we have another Strength +3 item, I think, right? We got 1. We got Squire's Bracelet. No, I think we have 2 Guard's Talismans now. Wonderful. Okay, actually, I want to go back to the weapons shop. I did not mean to exit there. Because if we do end up doing combat today, or whenever we do actually go through with that, I want to show off Merchant. So, can we buy a stronger Abacus? No, we cannot. That's unfortunate. The Golden EP is definitely calling out to me, but I must resist the temptation. Next, we're going to head to St. Firm's Church, and we're going to see if we can't purify some more of our items. We have those greaves, I believe, that we got earlier. Let's see if we can purify it. We can. We do have 2 Blessed Water, so yeah, well, there we go. This will give us 39 defense, automatically increase defense at the start of combat. That's pretty good. I don't know who I would put this on. Oh, it's currently on Will. I guess was this because he swapped to Mage and I didn't change his gear? Probably. Whatever. Okay, I guess he can wear them for now. I won't swap that out right now. Okay. Next, I want to head to the Regolith Grand Cathedral itself, or at least to the front of it. Because obviously because we've completed the dungeon, there will be some new dialogue to be seen around the area as people will react to the things that have happened. I say that, and then I don't think these guys say anything new. Yeah, I don't think. Actually, no, they did say something new. I just completely skipped it. My bad. What about you? So there are no more corpses over here because obviously the cathedral is available to clean out. We can see the human is completely gone. I still don't know how they got that body out of here. So let's see here. This guy has some new dialogue for us. He gave us that Magla pill earlier that came in handy against Zorba. Let's see if he's got new dialogue for us. There's a map being handed out to the soldiers at that recruitment center. The military takes credit, but we're the ones who did the survey. The Mage Academy, I mean. Even with it gone, the combined knowledge of its sages support the country from its grave. That's amazing. I look back on it with pride, and yet the Sanctus Church closed its doors. Its wisdom was abandoned. Now look at who's suppressing that knowledge. I'll hold a grudge for the rest of my days, but talking with you makes me feel it less. Let me give you this as a way of thanks. And he gave us a Magla potion this time around. Let's see what that does, because I don't think I've talked about many things here. Magla potion is 50 MP restoration to 1 ally. Pretty useful. It's a good reason to talk to them. Let's see here. He actually mentioned the recruitment center, and now that I think about it, I should probably head there. We haven't been here in a long while. Thankfully, they shouldn't really bother if they recognize us. Oh, Gallica has something to say here. Accepting a bounty's not a bad idea. Plus, it looks like none of the soldiers from your recruitment interview are here. Yeah, because they're all dead. If anyone gets suspicious, we can fake it by mentioning Hulkenberg. It is very true. Okay, so we don't have to worry about anyone noticing us. Just the fact that we're an Elda. Hopefully that doesn't cause us any issues. If we want to take recruitments, we go to the recruiter dispatcher here. can also see some of the posters over here. There is a topic regarding these posters and a lot of assets that I want to get into, but I'm purposely holding on to it because I don't want to go through all of my talking points in like the first 30 episodes, because then I would have nothing else to talk about for the rest of the game. So I have to really hold on to that. You got some new people here. I'm knackered from that Grand Cathedral mess. If you've no business here, scram! I do have business here. I'm just kind of loitering. Sorry, man. What's going on here? Any more people getting recruited? I actually knew someone in Count Luis's private army. He volunteered before I knew it. Hard to fathom taking his side after... Hey, mind your business, Elder! Hey, jeez. Hello there. Regal soldier. Yeah? Have you heard the news? The state army defeated a human. Splendid, isn't it? This should free up the soldiers for a bit. Hopefully those wanted posters of Heismay will catch their eye. Well, speaking of wanted posters and recruitments, might as well check them out. The captain's gone, the Grand Cathedral's a mess, my work keeps piling up. What? You hear of the bounties? Oh, sure, have a look. You can accept bounty requests at the recruitment center. These targets are very powerful, but you'll likely be rewarded in kind. Bounty requests are added over time, so don't forget to check back. It's good you haven't been found out. Maybe I was worrying too much. Honestly, I'd be more worried about you, Gallica, getting caught. Bounty targets. We have Man-Eater Manjula? I'm gonna go with Manjula. I don't want it to be the Fire Emblem character. That would make me sad. Man-Eater Manjula, Fiend of the Wastes. I need to slay the Man-Eater Manjula in Tradia Desert, south of Grand Trad. The informant in the Hush Honeybee Inn in Grand Trad should have more details, because of course he does. If we beat this Manjula, we get 10,000 Reeve. 10,000 Reeve just to defeat this monster? I guess they must be really struggling with it.
That's what you want.
This one caught your attention. It's a request to slay a Man-Eater Manjula that's said to appear in the desert south of Grand Trad. Even though it has the run of the desert, it usually hides in its entourage of wild dogs. Take out enough wild dogs and it'll show itself eventually. The military is short-handed, so this one's been difficult to handle. You want the contract? Sure, I'll do it, but not right now. You're brave for someone for so young. Okay, it's all yours. To get to the desert, go through the large gate south of Sunlumio Street, just like we would for the Belega Corridor. Also, beasts aren't your only concern out there. You'll run into a swarm of sandworms if you're unlucky, so be aware. As for details, we're too understaffed to give you much, so go ask an informant. That bunch just rubs me the wrong way, though. If you do somehow manage to slay the Manjula, bring back the Rampager tail as evidence. Good luck, and try not to get yourself killed out there.
Let's do it.
Cool. No deadline for this. You can hunt these guys down whenever you want. We'll increase our courage and get 10,000 Reeve. I guess they couldn't put courage in the bulletin board for that. We are not going to do that immediately, but I do plan on doing it today. We have plenty of other things we want to tackle. So something we quickly skimmed over in the previous episode as a tutorial, but I want to go into full detail now, is if we push left on the D-pad, we can open up our follower menu. This is where we can see all of our bonds. We can see the people that we have had strong, firm handshakes with, and see if they're willing to have another one. And right now we have Stroll and Hulkenberg available. You know they're available whenever their icons, their handshake icons, are red, spinning, and have the yellow arrow pointing up in front of them. And we can also see, if we click on any of their menus, we can see a little bit of a synopsis about the character and where you were whenever you finished their previous bond questline. So if you haven't played in a while or haven't leveled up their bond in a while, you won't be feeling lost. You can always read the synopsis to see what's happening. And as you can see, there's quite a few bond members. And right now we have Stroll and Hulkenberg available. And I think Hulkenberg was the one that showed up whenever we got that tutorial earlier, so I think we'll go with her first. As a reminder, if someone's bond is available, you will always rank up with them. Those who play Persona will feel very, very happy about this, because normally you would need to pick the best options possible in order to ensure you got a rank up. That is not the case in this game. If they are available, they will rank up. Your options, again, only change how much mag you get by the end of the conversation, and I will be showing you which options give you the best mag. Though, again, I will not guarantee that I will pick those options. I will always be picking the one that I like the most. Anyways, Hulkenberg bids a final farewell to Grius. Taking up his mission, she vows to fight with all of her might until the prince is saved. Let's go hang out with her. She's a Resant, which is the Big Ear people. She is from the Hulkenmont region. She is from a fairly noble family. And then her favorite food is the Sublime Spoonful. That'll be important later. Hear a voice. Perhaps I should discuss this with him. Hulkenberg comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. Yep, and we can also fast travel to any of our bond members who are available. Let's go talk to her. Hello, Hulkenberg. Hulkberg. Ah, 'tis you. I know there's little left to do but wait, yet that has me more restless than anything. Ah, that's right. Have you a moment to talk? Sure.
The truth is,
Lately, I have felt a great pressure weighing on me. It's made it difficult to stay level-headed. I hope I might have your counsel. It must be dealt with swiftly, lest it affect my performance in battle. Okay. How would you cope with such burdens if you were me? I'd probably just get some exercise. Sound enough? And thus occupied with your exertions, your mind is cleared of distractions, like going to the gym, you know? And how about it? Would you like to train in swordplay with me? Your technique is self-taught, I presume. It seems a fine opportunity to start you on some formal training. If you don't mind getting hit with a stick or an abacus, sure.
all right.
In that case, we shall need some training swords. To the weapon shop with us. Don't spend my money.
All right.
A fine balanced weapon, no? 'Tis for training only, but you never know it from the grip and swing. 'Tis the most nostalgic. I once trained with that blade when I just become a royal guardswoman myself. It was not long after joining that I was assigned to the prince's retinue, so I was desperate to improve. I was younger even than you are now, and notably unskilled. Each night I would slip past our commander's watch, join a comrade of mine in the dark, and spar with him until our hands were calloused and blistered.
Certainly.
Some bouts I won, some I lost. Yet despite all the times we crossed blades, we never did see who was the better. Sounds like a worthy opponent.
Well,
Nothing less. It was thanks to him that I improved by leaps and bounds. We swore we'd become royal knights worthy of the title and rise to the heights of the order. We'd be champions.
Surely you jest.
God above! Hulkenberg, is that truly you? So it is you! You've returned.
Rotan?
What a coincidence! I was just speaking of a comrade and rival. This is the selfsame man. Hmm? And who's this pup?
Nice to meet you.
I'm Will, a friend of hers. You associate with this boy? Disgraceful. What do you mean? I mean, I'm taken aback. You indulge the company of this elder brat? You, once a proud member of the knighthood. Why does that strike you so?
Absurd.
I suppose like attracts like. The dirt suits a fallen knight.
You.
What? Oh, calm yourself, Hulkenberg. The commander of the Royal Knights is well within his bounds to judge your failures.
What?
Commander? You mean yourself?
Yes.
Well, while you wandered as a vagrant, I earned both our share in honors. So I see.
And?
And you? Clearly you've already given up on pulling yourself any higher. What has occupied you instead? I pursue a mission, one that far outweighs any glory found in the Order.
Whoops.
Of course. When you couldn't save the prince, any dignity you had as a royal guard was well and duly snuffed, wasn't it? I suppose you had little choice but to cling to your search of his shadow. How dare! Choose your words with care. No need. I have nothing more to say. You disappoint me, Hulkenberg.
Sorry.
My apologies. I'm sorry you had to see that. Seems like a real scumbag to me. He once spoke with more kindness than scorn. Do you understand his anger? 'Twas by my choice that our promised paths diverged, after all. We cannot afford to lose sight of our priorities. Will, let us fight onward in the name of His Royal Highness. That is the path I walk now. I can sense Hulkenberg's earnest faith and deep trust.
I have not the luxury of regret.
That's alright, Hulkenberg. Just let's shake on it. We've got a partnership. You don't need him. With rank 2 with Hulkenberg, we got Knight Enlightenment, reducing the mad cost of studying the Knight lineage, and Guard Duty. Hulkenberg may defend Will from an attack on his weakness. Pretty valuable, especially if Will's your healer and he has 2 weaknesses. It's pretty good.
Pardon me.
Begging your pardon, but how do you know that fellow who just left? Merely an old friend. You don't say. Well, see you around.
Very well.
Let us leave our training for another time.
Yes.
100 drills or 1,000 swings, will take an aspiring regimen indeed to purge this distraction. Hulkenberg and I return to the others. And we got 450 mag, not bad. Definitely not, I think, the greatest we could have gotten, but that's okay. Back to the Hush Honey Bee. It is now nighttime, and I hear a voice in my head. He seems promising, but... Get out of my head! Get out of my head! Should I go talk to Brigitte?
What is it? Amazing.
Actually, first things first, let's go to the Regolith Grand Cathedral. I want to do something first. I think this is maybe the first time we can see this, and I want to do this. Okay, back at the Regolith Grand Cathedral, I want to talk to this guy. He's kind of in the far end of the map, out of the way of things, but he is the hammy shopkeep.
Very nice.
An elder. So long as you're a man among men, it matters not. Our famous mountain of meat skewers is a measly 150 reeve today. Any with the confidence to bust their belly to scale this mass are welcome. Bust their belly? What's that mean? Hold on, don't tell me you're actually interested. Gallica, stand back. Give it to me, man.
Come.
Oh, now here's a man among men. Come, eat as much as you can. I gobbled up a surprising number of skewers, one after another after another. Wow, look at you go at it. Now here's a real man's man. I think I may just be falling for you. Whoa, your stomach hasn't exploded yet, right? Great work. Look what you get. Gilded cutlery. Oh, nice going. That challenge was worth it after all. Oh, hey, our popularity rank went up. My support is... I guess this guy wants me to be king or something. You know what? Sure. Okay, gilded cutlery. I think this might be the first time we can get access to this. A tableware set custom ordered by a noble. Consider selling it. That's pretty funny. I like it a lot. I wanted to go and showcase that because that's something that I didn't know about until researching this game. And there's again, as I've said before, talking to NPCs in this game will give you a lot of things that you probably didn't even know existed even if you have played through this game 1 or 2 times. Okay, let's go talk to Brigitte, I think. Stroll's not available, as he's only available during the daytime. However, Brigitte is an evening bond rank up, so we can go talk to her. She is a rogue, which is the ones that have the symbols on their faces. She resides in Grand Trad, and her favorite food is the pure nectar. After earning her approval, Brigitte offers ongoing work to Will. As he agrees, however, he hears a curious noise nearby. Let's go talk to her.
Well,
She's right over here, hanging out outside.
Just you.
Ah, so it's you. You seem unscathed. So you haven't told anyone about it. So be it. You and I are collaborators now. Well then, shall we discuss your assignment? I'm in.
Now then.
Alright, come in. Can't wait to see what it is.
Now then.
This is what I want you to handle. I want you to feed it, play with it, generally take care of it until I return.
Listen.
There's one rule, however. You cannot let anyone else find out that there's a dog here. No exceptions, no mistakes. That's it? Is that it? That sounds simple.
Yes.
It is, but you can't let your guard down. I mean it when I say I want no mistakes. I'm sure you're aware of the anti-igniter crowd around here. The fools who believe igniters will destroy the world. Even beyond them, there are plenty of people in this world who would jump at a chance to do something crueler than kill me.
That's why.
This thing is a weakness waiting to be exploited, so I have to hide it. I'm entrusting this matter to you.
why?
Why are you asking this of me?
You.
Because you're as far removed from my business as anyone could be. In case it bears saying, don't even think of crossing me. Being associates has worked for us this far. You don't want us to be enemies.
That's right.
Her name is... no, never mind. Call it what you want. Okay. Not really sure why, but I've been entrusted with taking care of Brigitte's absolutely adorable dog. It seems strangely attached to you already. That's just how they are, man.
I see now.
I suppose you do have some surprising skills, such as using magic without an igniter. Did you look into me? Did you look into my background?
Utterly naive.
If it could impact my igniter business, it's my job to know about it. And that's not all. Word has it that you and your entourage can transform your bodies for combat somehow.
Speaking of,
Long ago, there once existed an ultimate magic. They say the hero king of legend wielded a power very much like yours. Huh. Though I sincerely doubt you'll be following in his footsteps.
you.
I'll be frank, Will. You're bad for business. But that is precisely why I'm going to lend you my power. I'm selling igniters because they turn a profit. But I hate the damned things from the bottom of my heart. But this is a world dominated by igniters. Long as you've got the money, you've got almost all the power you want. Quite a pitch, isn't it? Those on top make a lot of profit off of bleeding the downtrodden dry. The strong get ever stronger, and the weak are only cast even further down.
As it is.
My own hands are not bloodless in that, so I will endeavor to help you break this wretched wheel. If nothing else, it'll be amusing, no? Yeah, fair enough. I can sense Brigida's faint expectations and trust towards me. Progress! Let's shake on it. Brigida, rank 2.
Yet still they oppose me.
We obtained Merchant Enlightenment, reduces the mag cost of studying the merchant lineage.
Farewell.
You should go home for today. I will give you your pay. Already? I mean, that's what you want me to do today? You've exceeded expectations already. You've made the dog like you. Something impossible for me. Fair enough. 2,500 money. Thank you for my paycheck. Until next time, we'll be waiting. Or, at least, the dog will. It is a very cute dog. A group of corpses was discovered in the Tradia Desert. Travelers aiming for the royal capital, it seems.
You're right.
There's certainly a lot of monsters out there. How tragic. For them to meet their end so close to their destination.
Exactly.
We received a request from the recruitment center, did we not? Shall we slay the monster ourselves? Good idea. We hear your voice, and it's from Stroll. Am I really fine with this? Maybe we should go talk to him. You know what? Sure, let's go talk to Stroll. He is a Clamar, the Horn guys. He hails from Halia village, and his favorite food is the red grass roasted Bordeaux, which is Fabien's specialty. It had that much of an impact on him in the first bite. Having discovered Luis's hand in the tragedy of his hometown, Stroll awakens to his archetype and vows to fight alongside Will. Go talk to him. Stroll can be found here in some Lumio Street, just kind of chilling. I do want to, do I want to talk about this right now? You know what, now, we have a busy schedule as it is. Let's just go ahead and talk to Stroll. I'll leave this fun fact out for a later video. Ah, it's you. Staying put like this puts the day of calamity in mind. Staying put like this puts the day of calamity in mind for me. I've an interesting rumor out of Grand Trad. I thought I might walk the streets to see what comes of it. If you're not too burdened, would you care to join me? Sure, why not?
All right.
Then let us be off. I've heard that there are some drifters who occasionally show up on this road here. I can't help but wonder if maybe they're the people I've been looking for. Sounds interesting. Grand Trad is so full of novelty. I still can't get used to all the clamor, though. In Halia, the town where I grew up, you could hear a pin drop by comparison. There was still the bustle of friendship and commerce, but
that's...
Young Master Leon! It couldn't be!
Huh?
I know that voice!
Rangif.
Rangif! Is that truly you? You made it out safely!
Wow.
Oh, Master Leon! My goodness, look how you've grown!
Hold on.
A friend of yours?
Truth is...
He served House Halietis when our house still stood. I never imagined I'd see him again, much less here. Rangif, this is Will. He's a friend I've recently begun traveling with.
However...
Forgive me for saying time has not been kind to your frame, old friend. Are you eating well? And how are the others?
That's...
After the human attacked, the survivors fled to the capital. No one could make a living among the ruins in Halia, much less restore it. Most arrived here with only the clothes on their backs. Their livelihoods were destroyed. Without shelter from the rain, more than a few had faded away. No. Then let me help. Let me help you find housing. Well, I would if I had the means. All I have left of my nobility is in name alone. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Your kindness is more than I could ask for, young master. I've always said you've got your heart from your parents. The only reason we're alive here today is because your parents had us evacuate the capital. You mean to say my parents instructed you to flee here? All the more reason then that I have to help somehow.
Yeah.
Let's find a way to help then.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I only wish I knew how. Who holds authority over the area you're staring in right now? Anishkia Marquis, Lord Hydron.
I see.
Marquis, you say? Sounds like I'll need to pay this Lord Hydron a visit then. I'll see if I can negotiate the use of some vacant homes for all of the Halia refugees to live in. Though I doubt my name alone is worth much in collateral. Young master, please. Our woes should not be yours to shoulder. I already bear their weight, old friend. That fateful day 7 years ago, my parents acted to save as many as they could. I was just a boy lost in the panic, and I wouldn't have escaped if it were not for all of you.
Oh, definitely.
In other words, I'm only standing here today because of your swift action. So let me do what I can to give you peace in this new life.
Sure, but...
You honor us. You honor us. Still, I fear your plea may fall on deaf ears with Lord Hydron. Devoted as he would seem to the church, he has brushed me off before as backwater refuse. All the more reason I should speak with him myself if that's how he sees you.
Stroll.
Let's go have a word with him.
Huh?
What? You're coming too? Moving forward, we shall be in no shortage of trouble. I'd rather you not have any to add to my personal woes to that.
Come on.
You don't get it. I insist.
You.
Shouldn't I be the one being insistent? But oh well. Very well.
Thanks.
Either way, it's reassuring to have you by my side. On behalf of both me and my house, you have my gratitude. I can feel Stroll's deep trust in me. Let's shake on it, Stroll. Rank 2.
I feel more courageous when I'm with you.
Thanks, man. And with rank 2, you obtain Warrior Enlightenment, which, as you might expect, reduces the mag cost of studying the warrior, and Undaunted Spirit. When Stroll attacks a human-type monster, critical rate increases. He hates those things so damn much, and I don't blame him. You have my thanks as well, Sir Will. I have no doubt the young master is in capable hands. Oh, thanks, man. Please, enough with the young master thing. We need not stand on ceremony.
Let's head back.
I would have us meet Lord Hydron without delay, but the sun is going down. Let us return for now and meet with him another day. Sounds good. And with nighttime now have fallen on us, I just can stand here and stare at this view all day. It's such a good look. Anyways, now that night has fallen on us, let's go and see if we can't continue this story from this chatty elder. We're talking to him earlier. Well, let's see if he's got anything more for us. Ah, the fairy and the elder. I'm glad we meet again. I believe we were in the middle of a story. Would you care to hear what the next part?
What do you want to do?
If you listen to the elderly gentleman again, your imagination would probably improve. Sure.
My thanks.
Lovely. Let's head to the tavern. I'll pick up the tale. Let's see. I believe we left off with my ancestor being unable to find the mysterious fairy. To thank her for saving her life. Sorry, got my words mixed up there, elder friend. We've hit a bit of a time skip here, as the next part concerns my grandfather. Bear with me. My grandfather was also a mischievous sort, and one day he too ventured into the Forbidden Cave and became hopelessly lost.
That's
Wow,
awful.
mischief really does run in this family. So it does. Anyway, lost in the dark, what should my father find? A fairy, of course. She was beautiful, just as the fairy his grandfather had described. He knew right away it was the same fairy. Again? I'm not going to help you this time, said the fairy, rolling her eyes. My grandfather could only blurt out a confused, "What?" It was the first time he'd ever been to the cave, after all. Then the fairy said, "Don't blame me if you get eaten by the beast." And that's when my grandfather realized. The fairy was mistaking him for his grandfather. The boy you're thinking of is long gone. I'm his grandson, he said. The fairy considered this for a moment, then said, "You people die so young." The fairy led my grandfather out of the cave, like she did his grandfather before. The whole time he kept his grandfather's regrets in mind. So before she could vanish, he turned to her and said, "Thank you for helping my grandfather." If you were wondering if history will repeat, I doubt it. My family had to leave that village when my grandfather grew up. So I'm sure you can appreciate how amusing I found it to find a fairy here in Grand Trad. My family's fate seems tied to the fairies. Well, I'm glad your family got closure with that fairy. And meeting you like this, who knows? Maybe it really is fate. I thought about the curious part fairies play in our fate. Feel like my imagination has improved.
Alright.
2 extra points. It's a cute little story, nothing too crazy, but I'll take the extra points in imagination. Time to get back to the others. We got a new memorandum entry. That's interesting. Oop, not traveler's request. That's side quest stuff. We now have a new memorandum entry for fairies' lives. Interesting. Fairies do not have a fixed lifespan. It is determined by their strength of will to accomplish something, such as a goal or mission. And as such, fairies can live over 100 years. Conversely, a loss of motivation can cause even young fairies to enter a lethargy, not unlike sleep, and they eventually fade away. Oop, did not mean to press that. The longer a fairy lives with intent and purpose, the more prominent their intelligence and self-awareness becomes. This change can lead to personality gaps as large as those between an adult and a child, occurring over a relatively short span of time. It's a big reason why Gallica seems a little bit more sophisticated than some of the fairies that this rogue man talked about, or fairies in some other media. She's more sophisticated because her will and desire to accomplish something is so high. So of course she kind of has the maturity of an adult for that mission. Anyways, we've done a lot of talking today. Let's see some action, I think, right? Let's head over to San Lumio Street and see what we can do about this Manjula. I say that and I run over to San Lumio Street whenever I should be talking to the most important character in the entire game, the Informant. Let's go ahead and buy Lord of Tradia Desert. You've surely heard of that stretch of desert to the south of here? That's Tradia Desert. It lies beyond the Longreach Gate. Most travelers and cargo arrive at Grand Trad after making their way through that desert. Consequently, there's no shortage of people who have been attacked while traveling through it.
Between us.
They're harassed on the journey by swarms of Valmo and giant monstrous birds. The threats are too numerous to name, but the worst is the man-eater Manjula. Where it is, not only does its breath burn like fire, it also spreads a foul poison. If you fight it, you should also be wary of its howl. In addition to being resistant to the heat, fire magic is ineffective against it. The blaze only invigorates it, so mind your tactics. Conversely, it's quite susceptible to the cold, meaning ice magic is effective against it. You'd best remember that and prepare accordingly. That's all I know. Unless you want to end up as another set of bones getting bleached by the desert sun, you'd better know when to run. Cool. So, stock up on ice magic, prepare for poison damage, and try to be resistant to fire. Sounds like a good plan. So what I am going to do is I'm going to use some items here. Let's do a hero's incense. We'll go to Hulkenberg and let's level up her mage to level 2 so we get access to Blizz. And then we are going to inherit Blizz. Let's do this. Inherit Blizz. It's a 500 mag. It's not bad. There we go. Now she's got Blizz. That'll be useful. And for Will, let's go to the Merchant, as that is actually what I want him to be on today. And we need to talk about what I want to inherit onto. Blizz is not a bad idea since we'd be able to take advantage of that attack. But I'm kind of interested in maybe Awakening Warrior and trying to get something on him. Actually, now let's just inherit Blizz in case we need this. Actually, no, let's do Medi. Let's do Medi. That'll be fine. Hello there, Mr. Guardsman. I think I've already talked to you, but you should give us a memorandum entry for the Tradia Desert. Thank you very much. Okay, we are going to be handling the Tradia Desert stuff today, so let's go ahead and get in there. There's only a desert outside the gate, but if you really want to go out there, let's at least know where we're going. I want to go to the Tradia Deserts. Okay, fine, let's go. At this point in time, you actually haven't used up any time yet, so you can just walk out here and look around if you want to. But yeah, if we were to fully exit, yes, we would take up time.
However,
I cannot overlook the fact that there are bandits here, as well as monsters. Keeping this desert safe gives me quite the headache. In any case, exterminating a few more monsters could prevent tragedy. Your travelers would be attacked. I am prepared and at the ready for your command. Can you believe a wasteland like this? What? Can you believe a wasteland this wild has been so close to Grand Trad all this time? Makes for easier bounty hunting, I suppose. We should attempt to reduce the number of monsters here, for the sake of the travelers that pass through this area. Let's do it then. I've done all the preparation that I want to do, so let's head inside.
Let's go.
As a note, there is actually a gold beetle here, so we'll need to look out for that. Monsters seem to be on the rise, even this close to the capital. It doesn't take long to feel like you're really in the wild.
Yes.
And present times make the capital a popular travel destination. Not stand idly by. This bounty apparently leads a pack of wild dogs, but it's something called a manjula. I wonder if that's it.
Just a sec.
Wait, was that monster just now? It approached because it sensed us.
So apparently.
Looks like it checked up on us and then ran back.
Well then.
Let's just focus on the smaller curves. It can't ignore us forever. So you aim to lure it out. As good as planned as any, so let us be about it. Sounds good. These types of missions will usually send you out into one massive map. Oh, we're gonna talk about it. Some bounties require a number of enemies to be killed before you can fight the main target. Once you've defeated the required number of enemies, the bounty will appear. Make sure you've prepared for the real battle to begin. So we have a big, massive map that has a bunch of enemies we need to kill. This is a place that we will only be exploring once. It does have a gold beetle, which will actually be right over here. It has plenty of other enemies that aren't the objective that you can fight, which I'll be trying to do. But we'll be handling that as we get to it. So we've got these sandworms here. Dodge this. Okay, another one. They're weak enough to where we can kill them in the overworld. Pretty nice. Get more reeve here. I think that worm saw me.
There they are.
If not, he's about to. Just try and provoke him a little bit. Dodge, dash in, hit him with the abacus. Speaking of, the merchant's attack is 3 wide swings, with the first 2 being fairly decent and the third hit being a longer hit that hits around will and further out. It does put you into animation lock where you can't really dodge roll very much. So be sure to commit if you want that third hit. But it's a lasting hitbox that really puts the damage on enemies if they're just sitting there fighting you.
I see the enemy.
Okay, so here's some of these wild dogs we need to take care of. Thankfully, they're all incredibly weak because we have finished both the Grand Cathedral dungeon and the Belega Corridor. So we're definitely feeling pretty good level-wise. Level 9 here, we can one-shot him, no problem. We got rank 2 on the Merchant, no new skill though. Hello there! Elementus can never be just instantly killed on the field, so you'll need to do a squad battle here. Let's take a look at the Merchant's ability. Let's pass over to Will. Gold attack deals weak physical almighty damage to one enemy, high critical rate. Again, almighty damage, it will bypass all resistances and will always do damage. And this is physical based, so it's tied to your strength stat, and it will do a lot of damage. So let's see if we can get a crit. Yeah, 376 damage. Despite us not having a great strength stat, if we have a lot of luck, and 500 reeve is basically nothing, we can just sit here and spam this attack. It is super strong. I mean, we were seeing this whenever we were exploiting enemy weaknesses in the cathedral. We were doing maybe 300 damage. Merchant just does 236 by itself, and then if we get a crit, it's 372. That's really good, even though we aren't, sending all of our stats into strength. Like, that's really strong. There's other things I want to get here while we're in this desert, so we need to make sure to grab those. I want to try and explore as much of this as I can. However, I think outside of the actual boss, there shouldn't be anything we need to worry about damage-wise and enemy level-wise. I think everything should be roughly under level for us, which is perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and take you down. There's just Plateau hanging out right here. Fair enough.
Right there.
Attack this guy. I do want to get into another fight.
Very impressive.
Oh, that's a worm coming after me. I saw that on the mini-map at the last second. Let me go ahead and make sure I'm not missing anything too crazy on this side of the map, and then I will see you on the other side.
They're onto us.
Aha! Treasure chest, right as I was about to switch over to the next cut. Found ourselves a treasure chest with Damascus Shamshir, 142 powerful warrior. That is just barely not strong enough to beat out the Dragon's Judgment. However, if you're having issues where the Dragon's Judgment fire-based attack is not something you want, that is a very good backup weapon. For example, for the Manjula, who is going to, I believe fire is not going to be your answer to that encounter, so you can bring the Damascus Shamshir instead of the Dragon's Judgment into that encounter. So you got options now. Aha! Treasure chest right over here. It's kind of in the middle left of the map. Grab this. Over there is our last pack of wild dogs. Amethyst, okay, selling fodder, I'll take it. Let me clear up this last middle part. I don't think there's anything over here, though. I think it's just clearing out the map. Yeah, okay. All right, we're good. Let's go hunt down these last wild dogs. Use this guy to close the gap. Merchant rank 3 already? Get more and more Reeve? Look at that money. All right. Where are you? I'm sensing something huge, and it's headed right for us. Seems like messing with its pack has made it really angry. Hey there, buddy. It finally appeared. Damn, it's huge. Between the worms and this guy, the people in the town are essentially trapped. It certainly expects beasts in the desert. Something like this to appear. No kidding. And this isn't the type of foe the city guard can handle. We've got to do something. Watch yourself. This is no mere worm or wild dog. Yeah, I can see that just fine. Here it comes. Brace yourselves. Let's do this. Funnily enough, Merchant is not actually a good idea for this fight, but I'm bringing it anyways, because I'm stubborn. Okay, so the Man-Eater Manjula is, he's an interesting fellow. Because we've examined him, we know that he's weak to ice. But I'll tell you right now, there is another weakness. There is another. Let's use Skullcracker. Maybe we can get Forget to trigger. He's also weak to strike, but he's weak to strike attacks, by the way, so that is really helpful. The Man-Eater Manjula focuses on dealing heavy physical attacks, poison attacks, and fire damage. Unfortunately for us, the Merchant is actually weak to fire, so I'm gonna hope that maybe the Hulkenberg effect that we got with her bond will trigger, and also hopefully maybe we can get some crit attacks. But we do have access to Blizz, so we can try to get some weakness triggers. We can use Skullcracker to deal more damage. In this situation, I'm gonna cast Medi, and then let's see if we can. Let's do Knight's Proclamation. Maybe we can just have him attack Hulkenberg. Warcry. Everyone's attack and defense fell, and Stinger attack on Hulkenberg. 52 damage. That has a chance of inflicting poison. Thankfully, it didn't. Attack power being lowered is fine. We're doing a lot of damage to this thing as it is. Let's use Gold Attack. Maybe we can get a crit. Nice. Now we can do Blizz and finish off the fight. Pretty simple encounter. And a lot of rewards here. We've got a Rusted Weapon and a Bone Helm. Level 4 Merchants. Let's increase our strength. Rampage or Tail.
However,
That this bounty has been left unaddressed. The military must be truly short-handed.
Even so.
True, and while I'm glad we can profit from it, this sort of thing really is their responsibility. I cannot agree more. At least the threat to this area has been neutralized. For now, anyway.
Right.
Absolutely. That's enough for now. Will, let's go report at the recruitment center.
What do you think?
Leave it to us. Now then, shall we return to the entrance? Yeah, let's head back. I think I got the most important thing for sure. If I missed anything, that's on me.
Yeah.
Okay, off we go then. Now that we're actually back here at the entrance, you can go back into Tradia Desert and be perfectly okay. That will not take any more time. However, there will be a new enemy that spawns in the deserts. And you can, if you missed any loot and you were watching or playing along and you realize you missed something, you need to go back in there, that's fine. Just be aware that there is now a stronger enemy out there in the Tradia Desert. You can obviously just run around it, but just know that that is something you need to be careful of. Anyways, let's go back into town. It's gonna be night soon. Should we call it a day and head back? Let's head back to the city. Because we did a dungeon crawling event, we will need to have dinner and then rest up for the evening. We will not be able to do anything during the night. We've taken down the Manjula that was terrorizing the desert, so that bounty is all ours now. It is a reward in itself to know that one less threat menaces the capital. Of course, we should collect our fair compensation, as we've most likely earned it. Most certainly earned it. Oh yeah, we kicked that thing's ass. I'm glad we were able to help people too. Will, let's go report it in at the recruitment center before we forget. Don't worry, we'll be doing that before we end for today. And then, of course, Fortin's announcement's just around the corner. We already know about that. We are going to go ahead and skip this dialogue because we've seen it already. Okay, a new reportable quest. We have to go and turn in the bounty to the recruitment center. So let's go do just that. And then I think it'll be a good spot to call it for today. We've done a lot. All right, hey there, buddy. Surely not. You really managed to slay the bounty? That's certainly its rampager's tail. Even the military soldiers fled from it in fear. You lot are really something else. Here's the reward as promised. Take it, it's yours. Hey,
We did it.
10,000 Reeve to our name. I think I got like double that in just using my abacus to swap things around, but I'll take it, 10,000 Reeve is 10,000 Reeve. I'll take it. Yeah, 112 Reeve, 112,000 Reeve now. And 4 points to our courage. Whew. Almost a level 2 on that. And more people like us. 200 people? Wow, we rose up in ranks fast. There's really 10,000 Reeve here. I'm ready for more contracts if they pay it out this well. I'm afraid you can't. I don't have any other contracts I can offer you right now. The recruitment center in other cities should be able to handle contracts. Take a look if you have the chance. Man, spoiling, we're going to other cities. Yeah, trust me, we are going to be seeing other places other than Grand Trad. This game's intro is just the second longest part of the game, so yeah, we're stuck here for a little bit. Anyways, with that all done and dusted, sounds like a good place to stop. Next time on Metaphoria Fantazio, we are going to be spending our final 2 days before the Sanctus announcement. And I have something rather special to talk to you about tomorrow. So, with that said, see you soon.